Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I'm gonna. Good morning, Rebecca. I see you. I love all your emojis. It's so funny. They're so type one. Come on in. Come on in. It's Friday. Friday. It's fantastic. Good morning, Janelle. I see you. Do you feel it? Yes! Oh my gosh, it's so awesome. It's so awesome to have you all here in the mornings. It's just the best ever. Welcome. Come on in. If you're joining us live, say hello in the comments or good morning. If you're joining us on the replay, put hello and hashtag replay. And for those of you joining us for the first time, I'm Dr. Disha Phillip, cardiologist who loves talking about all matters of the heart. I'm also the founder of the Path to Meditation Mastery and a Chopra Center certified primordial sat meditation teacher, HeartMath practitioner, student of Raja Yoga meditation in the World Spiritual University. Good morning, Christine. Good morning. I think that's Amy, I'm going to guess. And we've also started the group Meditation for Female Physicians. I got a download several weeks ago that we need to do this. You need to reach out to your sisters because you need to do this. We all need it so badly. So much craziness going on in the world these days. And how do we stay grounded? So important. So funny, like when well, you know what? Let's talk about the message of the day today for April 8th. Humility grows a little more each time I genuinely listen to the experience of another human being. I love that. I'm going to read that one more time. Humility grows a little more each time I genuinely listen to the experience of another human being. And I feel that as docs, right, as physicians, we are so blessed to be in a position to allow our patients to really tell us their story. And it's kind of interesting because like in medical school, they teach us there's a format, right? There's a format in how we ask a question, right? Get the chief complaint, get the history of present illness, are there exacerbating or mediating factors to your pain? Does it radiate, blah, 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 right? So we get the whole story, but it's all, we're taught, and it's so important that that's not enough, right? We have to get the past medical history, the family history, the social history, right? And there's so much in the process of getting that story that the patient gets to tell their story. And for me, it's such a privilege, right, to hear those stories and to really listen. Like when I hear it, like I see it like a movie in my head, right? And when you get the family history, right? Is your father alive? No, actually, he died. Oh, how old? Okay, then what happened? What ended up, taking his life, right? And then there's so much that comes out in the story, and you learn so much about the patient's perspective, what their take on life, right? I had one lady the other day, and she was like, and she said this twice about two different family members. She said, it was about, I don't know, maybe her mom or something. And I was like, oh, well, how did she pass away? And she's like, well, I told them not to give the chemo that fast, and they didn't listen. And that's why he didn't do well. And so I was like, oh, all right. So, and then she said it again about another family member. Well, I had told them they shouldn't do it in this way, and they did it that way, and that's why that happened. And I was like, wow, okay. And it was, and I just listened, and I didn't say anything about it, but I noticed it because I could see that, she did have that anger about that, but also there's that huge over responsibility, right? Like where she was like, I told them, like I knew that this wasn't a good thing, and then it happened, and then she's carrying that with her. And then, there's also this area of blame, right? Like, well, this happened because it's that person's fault, and that person's fault, and that person's fault, which is a lot of pain, right? To carry with you about these things that happen in our lives. And so, and I also saw like, wow, she's been through a lot, and she's still standing, right? And she's still going on, and she's, and I wanted to recognize that in her, like, you're a warrior. Like, wow, you have been through so much, and you are a warrior, and you are strong, and you're powerful. And to really bring it back to all those beautiful qualities that she does have, which are qualities of the soul. We get distracted, but each and every one of us has those pure, peaceful, powerful, loving qualities. And that's where all those things stem from. And to try to kind of bring it back, right? But also to just genuinely listen to the experience. Just that act of getting that story and having us listen is extremely healing for them. And it does, when we reflect on all the stories that we hear, it does instill humility. It really does, because it's incredible what people go through and still stand. Maybe they're not writing a book about it, but they sure can. I've told so many patients, wow, you should write a book, or wow, they should create a movie about your life, right? And it's such an honor to stand and bear witness to that. So I'm going to do the law of the day today too, because I'm being called to. I know Rebecca wants it. Go girl. What is it? Law of the day for Friday. What is it? Anyone? Today's spiritual law for Friday is ding, 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 ding. Law of detachment. Right? It's our favorite, probably one of the hardest. Allow yourself and others the freedom to be who they are. Do not force solutions. Allow them to spontaneously emerge. Uncertainty is essential in your path to freedom. So one of the bonus things that we do in the Path to Meditation Mastery is a deep dive into the 7 spiritual laws of yoga. So, so every day of the week has a spiritual law, and just something to focus on, as you go through your day. And so Friday's law is the law of detachment. And detachment does not mean becoming cold and aloof. That's not what that means. Detachment means being that observer and not getting sucked in to the movie screen and putting yourself into the movie, but rather just being that observer of what's happening and not trying to force your will on something else. The only thing that we can control is ourselves, right? And so we don't need to force solutions, because even though you may think you're forcing a solution, you're not. And if we just allow, we can guide, we can inspire by the way we live our lives, but we can't force our will onto someone else, right? And also, uncertainty is essential in your path to freedom. We don't like uncertainty. It makes us feel uncertain. and so, but it is very, very necessary for us to be able to grow and to be free, to be able to stand unshakable in the midst of chaos, right, is true freedom. And that's the goal, right? To be in a place where you can stay in your soul conscious, loving, peaceful, powerful self, despite what is going on around you. Maybe it's a tall order, but it is possible with practice. And it is our true essence to be able to do that. All right. Ask and it is given, April 8th. Here we go. Your emotions let you know how much source energy you are summoning in this moment by virtue of the desire you hold in this moment. They also let you know whether your preponderance of thought on the subject matches your desire or matches the absence of your desire. For example, a feeling of passion or enthusiasm indicates that there is a very strong desire focused in the moment. A feeling of rage or revenge also indicates that there is a very strong desire. However, a feeling of lethargy or boredom indicates very little focused desire in the moment. So, very good. So, okay. So your emotions, right? We have the scale of 22 emotions, are really a nice gauge, right? For you to know how you're feeling and how strong a certain desire is. So, just because you may be feeling rage or revenge, it's important to acknowledge it, right? Because it is a strong desire. So we got to look at it. We can't stuff it. Heck no, we can't stuff it. Doesn't mean we act on it. Okay? Like outwardly, right? We have rage or revenge and we take action. That is a karmic account that we don't want to go to, okay? But we need to process it. It means it's saying, hey, you need to acknowledge it. This is a very strong desire, right? And so there are ways that we can work through those emotions in a more productive, efficient way so we can neutralize it. Meditation is one of them. That is a tool that helps us do that. But there's so many. Journaling, productive journaling, and there's lots of different ways to do that we can talk more deeply when some of you join our classes. So, alrighty. Let's see. I don't know if the girls are up. Hey, girls, does anybody want to pick a card? Me. Ooh, that was a loud me. Who's that? Hi, my love. Okay. I'm going to pick a card. Are we doing Power of Love?
Yep.
All right.
Did you have a good sleep?
Yeah. Okay. Let's see what the card of the day is.
When I wake up, it's kind of a shock. Like from how you turn on the light, it's kind of good, but at the same time, it's like a shock.
You know what that might mean? That you need more sleep so you can get up more gently. You know? Because that might mean you're not ready to get up yet.
You turn on the lights.
Yes!
And light is the fastest thing on Earth. And it can get a shock.
It can give you a shock.
So, yeah, it can give not one person, but anyone a shock.
That's true.
So, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Alrighty. Pick a card, any card. What's the message we need to hear today?
Self-love. You realize that love of self is necessary to love another.
Oh, thank you. Self-love. Okay. All right. Go for it. Put some chapstick on your toe.
I'm going to wash this off.
Okay. Self-love. There we go. That's the truth. You realize that love of self is necessary to love another. Here we go. As the old saying goes, you can't love somebody else until you love yourself. It's true. The most important goal you can achieve in this physical dimension is that of loving yourself unconditionally. And it's a tough one. You are the very person who knows your dark secrets, faults, and shortcomings the best. It's easy to see the good in other people because you don't know anyone but yourself inside and out. Do you really think that you are the only person you know who is not worthy of your love? Your soul is perfect. Your human shell is imperfect. And so is everyone else's. The quality of love you give out is only as good as the quality of love you have for yourself. So stop shortchanging the world by not loving yourself with the same intensity you do others. You've made mistakes, but you've learned from them. That's what progress and spiritual evolution are all about. Love your weaknesses as much as your strengths, because they are your teachers. You needed to hear that today. So did I. You listen if you need to hear it again. It's good. All right, let's get comfortable. It's time to meditate. Get comfortable wherever you are sitting. Ooh, I got my blankie. Close your eyes. And visualize your heart in the center of your chest with 2 nostrils, one in the right ventricle, one on the left. And let's go ahead and take a deep breath into your heart. Breathe out of your heart. Breathe into your heart and visualize a rose quartz, beautiful light that just makes your heart glow brighter and brighter as you inhale. Breathe out of your heart and visualize that beautiful rose quartz pink just beaming out to all of your organs and your cells like a soothing balm. just cooling everything down, relaxing everything into a place of certainty and peace that all is well. Breathe into your heart with the certainty and knowledge and knowing that love is your truth. Breathe out of your heart and let that vibration of truth seep out of every single pore in your body. Breathe normally. And we'll begin by asking ourselves the 4 soul questions. The most important question: who am I? Who am I? Just be. Second question: what do I want? What is my soul's deepest desire? Third question: what is my purpose? How can I serve myself and others? Allow anything at all to come to you in the form of a sensation, image, feeling, or thought. Fourth question: what am I grateful for? What am I grateful for? Allow anything at all to come to you in the form of a sensation, image, feeling, or thought. And now we'll begin the repetition of our mantra. For those of you who already have your personalized primordial sound meditation mantra, go ahead and start repeating that now. For everyone else, we'll use the mantra So Hum. So we'll silently repeat So Hum, So Hum, So Hum. Please continue repeating your mantra. I'll keep the time and I'll let you know when it's time to stop. Enjoy your meditation. Please keep your eyes closed. Stop repeating your mantra and rest. Rest in existence. Rest in consciousness. Rest in awareness. Just rest. And as we rest, I'll pronounce 4 intentions. Just repeat it silently and release it into being. Joyful, energetic body. Joyful, energetic body. Loving, compassionate heart. Loving, compassionate heart. Reflective, alert mind. Reflective, alert mind. And lightness of being. Lightness of being. Continue to rest. And when you're ready, you can slowly open your eyes, wiggle your fingers and toes, give yourself a big stretch. Bring your hands to heart center and give yourself a little bow of gratitude for bringing yourself here today, whether it's in the morning, afternoon, evening, whenever. It's a little bit of nourishment for your soul. And so from this place of being full, let's give a blast of love and light energy out to all of our family, our friends, our community, our city, our state, our country, to all the countries on this planet, to every single brother and sister soul on this planet. And from there, we give a blast of that energy out into the universe. And from there, it gets boomeranged right back to us. I'll say namaste. The divine light in me sees and honors the divine light in you. Have a wonderful day, everyone. If you watch this on YouTube, hit a like, subscribe, any comments and takeaways. And I will see you back here Monday morning. Sending you love. Mwah.